Hey there, guys. So I expressed earlier today that I was going to be starting my own YouTube channel. For some of you, that's probably not surprising, considering I am a very social person. And during this time, the COVID-19 social isolation, social distancing, I really find that we're actually not distancing ourselves. We're actually getting closer and closer together socially. It's just physically we are distancing ourselves so that we can try and help flatten the curve and maybe save some lives out there so that other people are not getting sick. So while we're doing that, I have been watching some of you guys get online and share your talents. Some of the kids are showing their dancing talents. I have a friend who's sharing his piano talent every week. I have a friend who is sharing his singing talent like every day. He's sharing it with his neighbors and then sharing it online, live. So it's really kind of creative and really cool. And I thought it would be kind of neat if I came on and shared some stuff that I do. So as you can see, I love creating. I love doing stuff. I kind of have this really funky style, old country, as you can see, style. But I also love to write. And right now, during this time, I haven't had any time to write yet. But I want to share something with you today that I wrote a little over a year ago. It's a spoken word poem. It's one of my favorite things to do is spoken word. I heard spoken word a few years ago and absolutely fell in love with it. I am nowhere near very good, but I'm going to share with you one of my spoken word poems. Before I do, I want to share a verse with you guys that speaks to me, and I actually have on a metal plaque downstairs. It's from Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah, chapter 6, verse 8, and it says, "And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, 'Who shall I send, and who will go for us?' Then I said, 'Here am I, send me.'" And as we're all sharing our talents, you have something to share. You have something that you can contribute. And no matter what it is, or no matter how unqualified you think that you are, if you go through and you read that chapter 6, even Isaiah was like, I am not qualified. I am like not a good person sometimes. Well, news alert, none of us are. But God can still use us, and He can still use our talents that He's given us to encourage and uplift others. So before I get reading, I just want to encourage you guys. During the months of January to March, I usually go through a not very severe, but a somewhat mild case of seasonal depression. I am very aware that it's happening. Some people I know don't even know what's happening, but because I've been going through it for the last several years, I think it's just because Indiana winters are so weird. It's just like I get kind of in a funk. So this poem came out of like on the end of a seasonal depression time, where I felt like I just was not allowed to be me. And it was just really a very interesting time. So I'm going to share this with you guys, and I have to read it because I don't memorize my spoken words just yet. I'm not that good, like I said, but I just want to share this. This is something called Allowed to Be Me. And it just talks about how sometimes I don't feel like I'm allowed to be me. But like I said, as I get older, I am more and more becoming who I'm meant to be. So here it goes, okay? All right. I've been standing in the shadows for a while now because I feel like every bone is about to break. It's like every struggle is a sign now of just how much my life can take. I keep crying, I keep hurting, I keep hoping, I keep dreaming, but lately it seems like nothing does the trick. I used to use and be used to make it all feel better. Addiction often fed my pain. To some, I'm just a lifetime debtor, something from which they can gain. I keep wishing, I keep drowning, I keep failing, I keep falling, but it seems lately joy just won't stick. I look for a specific face in a sea, a familiar tribe. Gravity pulls me in close by. I'm lost in an ocean of troubles with a physical vibe. A nuisance I've become to vie. I keep bleeding, I keep saving, I keep pleading, I keep saying I need a break. It's not just that I want one, it's no, I need one. It's become necessity. This is my reality. I'm breaking slowly. I'm fading quickly. I know my threshold and it's here. That moment where I walk away, it's near. Look, I don't like breaking, okay? But here's what I've been telling you. At the end of the day, please, please listen to what I'm trying to say. I don't have voices or people in my head, but I hear them loud and clear. I'm not crazy, just lonely, just hurt, just wandering, confused, overwhelmed, tired. I'm angry. I'm angry for how I feel. I'm angry at how I deal. I'm angry at those who just don't get it. I'm angry at those who don't care. I'm angry because I'm not in control here. I'm angry because nothing is ever fair. I'm angry at those who claim to love me, but really they make me feel as if they don't. I'm angry at those who promise to change. They try harder for a while, but in the end, they won't. I'm tired, angry, worn out, and used. I've been stomped on, secluded, imprisoned, and abused. I'm not a victim. But what if I am? What if I just let it all cool down for a while? What if will it make it feel like it's this whole life thing is just less than a sham? Maybe I could tell them what I really think or where I'd really rather be, but that's just not allowed around here. I'd never be allowed to be me. So, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Does anything resonate with you? Listen to it again. I just want you to know you're allowed to be you. You're allowed to be you with me, okay? I will never judge you. I've heard so much. I've seen so much. I've experienced so much. I will never pretend to be in some people's shoes. I don't know what it's like to be in many people's shoes. I take life for granted just like the next person. But sometimes we feel very trapped in the person that we are, in how we think. Let me know what your thoughts are. What stuck out to you guys? Like I said, I wrote that a little over a year ago, and I still feel a lot of it today. It's a better year. I know that sounds really awkward in the midst of worldwide chaos, but I actually feel more at peace than I ever have, even in the midst of this worldwide chaos. Do I have things that I fear? Absolutely, I'm human. But I feel much more peace than I did last year at this time. And I do feel like I am more allowed to be who I am. Are you allowed to be you? Just comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let's just have some fun with this. All right? Talk to me.